Does this mean, Elie, that the former president actually may have committed a crime? Is there a chance he could be prosecuted for it? I ask the question because a sitting president can declassify anything he wants.
Well, Wolf, we absolutely could be in criminal territory here. It is a federal crime to intentionally remove or destroy classified information if it was done not by accident, but if it was done intentionally and knowingly. If, as reported, these documents were marked classified, then anyone who could read would know they were classified. And if there is proof after an investigation that it was done intentionally, then you have a potential crime. Yes, a sitting president can declassify documents. No, a former president cannot retroactively declassify. If Donald Trump did declassify these documents while he was president, presumably there would be some witness or some record to reflect that. In the absence of that, we could be in criminal territory.
That's
here.
a good point, a very important point. Andrew, the archives also confirmed today that the former president continued to tear up documents after being told not to do so. Do you see this potentially as further evidence that he didn't think the rules actually applied to him?
Well, I think it's undeniable evidence of that. Well, if we know this president had all kinds of problems handling sensitive and classified information. He took a highly classified satellite imagery and put it out on his Twitter feed. He exposed highly sensitive intelligence that we had from a foreign government to a different foreign government. So this is not the first time we've seen the former president play fast and loose with the rules around national security. And, in my opinion, it indicates a persistent disregard for national security. These rules are in place for a reason. It's to protect all of us, and it's incumbent upon the president to do that.
Elie, a federal judge just ruled that a civil lawsuit seeking to hold Trump accountable for January 6th can, in fact, move forward. How significant is it to see a judge rule that a president can be sued, a former president, for something that happened while he was actually in office on January 6th?
Well, Wolf, that's significant as a legal doctrine, the notion that a former president can be sued for something that arguably touched on the office. I think I would argue that it went well beyond his presidential duties. But it's also an important statement by this judge of President Trump's or former President Trump's potential responsibility for the January 6th attack. And more importantly, it keeps Donald Trump in this case, meaning the next phase here is discovery, where you gather documents, where he could be subject to depositions and other testimony under oath. So we'll see what comes out of that.
Elie Honig, Andrew McCabe, gentlemen, thank you very much.